G'day, checking the mic, checking the mic. G'day, checking the mic, checking the mic. Okay, welcome to today's stream. I was looking actually what the last couple of streams I did, and the last one was Red Dead Redemption, and the one previous to that was a bike game. So that's my three genres, and I figured today is a live stream for bikes. We'll see how my internet goes, and we're on the British Rookie Cup. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've just done Cadwell Park. I don't know it at all, so I'm tempted to I thought this was a career actually, but the Cadwell Park is really tough. I might have to yeah, I'm just thinking that might actually do some time trials or something. Let's just turn down that music slightly. So I bought myself an R3, which I didn't even know they did actually. I obviously know they do the R1 and the R6. But yeah. I actually do have Ride 5, but I was finding it a bit tough. These are tough games. Like, they're not easy. Let's just check out my bike and rider. It's been a while. I own a few bikes actually. Have I got the Fireblade? Is that mine? I'm not sure if I own that. But yeah, we'll just have a bit of a mess about. Well, it's been a while since I've been on Ride 4. Okay, she looks okay. So definitely gonna have to put some practice in time trial, because I just had my ass handed to me. So track, some look at the tracks I see: Brands, Cadwell, Donington Park, which I know, like, so I know Brands. Like, Brands is just a classic, isn't it? I know Brands, the Indy and the GP. I have not got a clue on Cadwell Park. I've seen it 1,000 times, like, you know, those YouTube clips where they're kind of like, they're coming over that crest and they literally just get air, don't they? Wow, this is a Northwest 200. I never realised that was on the on Ride 4. Imola, crikey, I've not seen that track since like, what's that, PS3, PS2 days? So that's quite cool. Magna Court, I think I have been around that a few times. Monza, no Monza. Yeah, I know Monza. I also know Mugello because I've done enough of the MotoGP games to know Mugello. Nürburgring, well, I'm not like... I know bits of the... If that's the Nordschleife... See, you got the Nürburgring circuit, haven't you? If it's a circuit, I know the circuit. I don't know the... is it the Nordschleife? It's just too big. I have no idea what that is. Again, that's a circuit of old, isn't it? Ricardo? That's like a proper old circuit. Ulster Grand Prix, Southern 700. Don't know what that is. Snetterton. I kind of know Snetterton. Algarve. I don't know that one. Alton Park, which I'm not familiar with either. Nürburgring. Yeah, so I know the Nürburgring. Didn't realise it had the Northwest 200. Okay, so there's quite a bit here, but for now it looks like we're doing the British Rookie Cup, and I need to I think it's the Woodland circuit, so we're just gonna have to go to track and just kind of beat around it, and kind of like, you know, for me to kind of get an idea of what's going on, really, because you've got to know these tracks. Like, if you're going to do a bike game, like car game, well, you know, but if you're doing bikes, you've got to know it. So just put a couple of laps in. It's an R3, so it's not going particularly fast, but oh, I do want to kind of take, you've got like the oh, that's quite loud, let me turn that down. I want to take off that bloody plate on the back, because I don't know why they come on as standard, really. So down here to now this gets quite gnarly up through here, I've got to say. It's sort of like on the brakes. Like I said, I am learning this track. I know a lot of them. Right, now this is a gnarly bit, so it sort of goes up this hill, and that corner there is a bastard, and I think that's where they gain a bit of air, but they must carry, considering that corner before that jump is actually quite tight, they must have massive acceleration in order to gain that air that they have, you know, that they get, you know. It does sound a little bit like a 125 because it's not far off. It's still 300, so forgive the sound. Okay, that didn't feel too bad. I just need to run a couple of laps really. We've got a Ghost as well. I think I've got semi-auto gears. I would run a manual gear setup, but I'm not as good as I used to be, you know. So let's up through here. Okay, maybe I'm getting it. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, that feels a bit better actually. Just done a couple of like. No, I did lose it there in the race actually, and actually finished in 12th. But I reckon the rest of the Rookie Cup will be able to get down, and I just need to just put a couple of laps, you know, into this track, and so we're already 0.7 up. We have got the front and rear brakes on separate, so I've got like quite a good. I've ran this sort of setup on my pad for a little while. I can already see that Ghost kind of loitering, but yeah, it's much smoother through there. So I think we could probably go for the race, maybe. The brake slightly, sort of like a blind crest, and that's right. Let's do one more. Okay, hard on these brakes. Literally right back on itself, isn't it? This is the gnarly bit, so we've got a dynamic line there, so just back it off, roll it in. There we go. Like I said, just trying to get to grips with knowing this course, because just never been around Cadwell before. You know, it's quite cool just looking at those tracks a second ago to sort of see so many, like Paul Ricard, like I've not seen that since like, you know, Spectrum days, I think. And what was the other one that was there? I mean, the Northwest 200, that's also quite cool. Okay, I think we're probably good enough to go for the race now, I think. Yeah. Sometimes that line really is quite... Oh, hold on, I'm not going to stop. Yeah, all I needed was just a couple of laps around this circuit, because I just wasn't familiar with it at all, you know. Most of them, like, I'm alright with. But great to see, like, a little British, oh, can we go, oh. And just see whether it'll sort of take us out, you know. Yeah, it will. Ah, see, that's so cool. So many games, like, you'll ride through the pit lane, and it will take you straight through and back onto the track. But no, this is taking me to the menu, which is exactly what you want, isn't it? You know, a little bit of immersion. Okay, so we're going to go back. And we can have a replay, and I can have a swig of tea. So like I said, this is a little 300. I wanted to go for the Honda, but it looked like it was part of another pack. So I was like, that's alright, I'll take the Yamaha. because I was going to save the Yamaha and pick up an R6, which is what I've always wanted in real life, to be honest. But yeah, it's a cool little bike, I think. So this is Cadwell Park. So I've never raced around Cadwell Park, and so you know, just needed to kind of put in a couple of sight maps just to sort of like get myself a little bit. I don't ever profess to be brilliant at these bike games. I love them. And I have Ride 5, but I was still doing some research. I was like, you know, oh, what's better, Ride 5, Ride 4? And I've sort of been playing Ride 5 for about a year, and I thought, well, I've not played Ride 4. In fact, well, I don't know if I've played it. Whether I skipped from 3 to 5, maybe. So yeah, so I think we're a bit more happier with this track. So we'll go back. I wonder if I can knock off the... Oh no, I didn't mean to restart it. No, we want to go back to main menu. Right, I would love to see if I can... Can we customise the bike? Bike tuning. Plate indicators. Yeah, I just want to take them off. Right. For me, circuit racing, unless you know, I guess, you know, we're running like, if you're doing a track day, maybe. But yeah, it's the first thing I want to remove, really. Now, I don't know if there's the classic, is it the CCPP performance points type thing for the Rookie Cup. So I won't play with it just yet. And we'll take a look. So that's our R3. Race. Nope. Career. And you the British Rookie Cup. And like I said, my last position was 12th because I just didn't know Cadwell Park. For these, I don't think we'll need to run sight laps. Maybe for Alton Park. Maybe. But let's go. So just having a quick look around. It's a quick recce. Is there performance points? What does that S mean? 88 to 423. Not entirely sure. Okay, so is that the performance points, do you think? The 282, which is over there? Yes, 282. So it looks like I can go up to 423. So we can... Let's go in with a stock bike and just sort of see how we get on. Now, I was hoping that we might get some qualifying. But it looks like it's thrown us... like last time I did this, it threw us straight into a race. I'd like to do some qualifying. So I don't know how deep this career is on Ride 4. But if you remember, do you remember what is it, British touring car back in the day? Like I think it was on probably, it might have been PS1. I think it was the Tonka touring car. That was killer. That was. I was like, you know, yeah, it was so cool. It was so like they used to smash up the bonnet, didn't it? You sort of like nudge into another car, and yeah. But I think this throws us straight into. Oh, it says qualifying off. So maybe it's because it's rookie. It just sort of like puts you in. Yeah, we're on pole. No, we're not on pole. Alright. Might run manual gears by the end of it when we get warmed up and stuff. We'll see. But that's better with that plate gone though. It already looks a little bit better. Right, okay, let's see if we can do. We can... Like I said, this is the opening kind of race really on Ride 4. Well, if you go down the European route, we need to get a little bit cleaner through there. But you know what these bike games are like, because you sort of like, if you clatter into them, you'll end up going flying. So I just want to try and race a little bit clean if I can. Oh, get on that back front brake. try and get all your braking done before you turn in. They're running away, which might suggest that we might have to tweak our engine a little bit. Like I said, we did a couple of site laps and it was all quite good. You can hear those bikes behind, running in third. There's one of them. Bastard. Let's just concentrate on our line and, you know, like I said, you know, we can always tweak the bike a little bit. How many laps is it? 3. I think you can hold it flat over there, even though it's sort of over a crest. So many bloody tight corners on this track. Asphalt's given us some bloody trouble now. Okay, we've pulled a little bit of a lead on 4th. Last lap. Oh crikey, just get it proper well wide. Now 5th's having a go. Come on, gas it, that's a bit cleaner through there. But they must really get some proper acceleration off that corner, because this is Cadwell Park, and that's, you know, you've seen the classics on the bloody, you know, on highlights and stuff, them coming over that hill. Proper gainings in there, but I think we're just about holding on to 4th, but we're going to have a tinker with the bike. Like I said, I never profess to be any good, mind, you know, like, I'm alright, but not any good. Okay, so we're up into 4th. And it looks like that this isn't actually a championship. This is just a, like I said, this is the first race you sort of come across on Ride 4. And, you know, I don't want to be clattering over bikes, so I actually braked a little bit early just so we could let those two kind of run in the corner. But considering, like, you know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't know Cadwell Park. I think we've done okay. So let's see what we can tinker with then. We'll proceed. I guess we're still getting maybe points, maybe a little bit of money. Yep, that's 46k. Right, so let's go back and have a tinker around with our bike. So I think we have to be aware. So there we go, crikey, look at that. So you got your S has gone from stock, which is 2000, what am I on about? 282 points, and that literally that first engine kit will take it to 338. So I should make just a little quick note of what we've got to take the bike up to a minute. So race, no, career. Bit of a long-winded way of going in, isn't it? Does it say on the front of the card? No. So 423 we can do. 423. Stickers? Okay, bike liveries. What the fuck? I'm gonna here we are. I'm gonna be we're supposed to be tinkering with the bike. Oh, can I not search online? Wow, look at, okay, hang on a second. We're getting into bike porn here. Let me, let's just go and tune this bike a minute, because there's obviously quite a lot to see, isn't there? Let's go bike 423. So, I'm tempted to leave maybe the engine stock. Let's see what we can do with tyres. How can it... Oh, so you can put racing slicks on then? 312. We're handling well, it wasn't too bad. Will I say 423? We could probably afford to put some racing tyres on. Yeah, go on. We'll stick on £8,000. You know. Alright. Might 423. What about an exhaust, maybe? Stock exhaust. Guess we might throw that on. 423. Transmission, that will help us get the, you know, oh, so that doesn't even affect your performance points. It will just mean that we move through the box quicker, doesn't it? You know. Brakes, maybe, yeah. Okay, we can add all this. Suspension, that will help with a bit of agility. Okay, that's not affected the performance points. Alright, I'm down. Chain? Not really. I can fuck with that. Rims, I quite like the rims on there. Mirrors. Yeah, we'll take them off as well. There we go. So 423, can we go for an engine? Do you know we can? I wonder if this is going to make it too OP, but we're still within the performance points, you know. So I think we'll give that a bash. Korea, European, British rookie. So what else do we have? Stock 600. Be nice to get on the 600. So current position 4th. Let's go in. Now, I wonder if it will change in sound because we've moved from a stock 300, and you know we've done a bit of tweaking, even with the transmission. So it'll be interesting. Okay, Cadwell Park, let's have ya. Okay, off the line. Be nice if you see the other bikes just kind of as we go, you know, they're starting to upgrade their bikes maybe. Oh crap, no, we've tagged him. Fucking hell, we were lucky to get away with that. And we've, oh, this is savage, isn't it? Look at him, just passing me like a bloody stood still. Bastards. Right, come on. This might not be a good race. Okay, down into 8th. I think it has changed, you know. I think the sound of the engine from stock to we should be able to go flat through here. Come on, Katie. So now it's down to me. Mind you, we finished what, 5th last time? I think we just got off to a rotten start. Yeah, this straight maybe. I don't know. I wonder if they. Let's just see what we can do. Shut the fuck up and just get on with it. Right, be a bit careful around here, because it's gnarly. Gnarly. That's better, back on the throttle. There's not a lot of throttle there, I've got to say. It's like it doesn't, you know, take off like a 600 or nothing. Can't catch him. Okay, last lap in 8th place. But yeah, really seem to catch them. Oh, cracking that bike, stepping out. I think ABS must be on, you know, I've not got it on complete rookie settings, like, you know. But, oh, on the gravel. But getting these positions is, I'm finding I'm really having to push to kind of, you know, get anywhere with it, really. That's right, if you remember, like, I tell you what, the first game I ever got addicted to with bikes, I think it was on the Atari, I'm showing my age now, and it's called RBF Honda, and you start off as like, the reason I liked it is because there was sort of like a progression with it, and I'm just gonna have a swig of tea a minute before my tea gets cold. But you sort of start off at clubman level, and then you sort of end up running into, is it semi-pro or something like that. But yeah, we actually got cropped there. We were actually lucky we didn't come off, to be fair. But I actually got mullered through that lot. Right. Okay, I can just restart from here. Well, I wonder if you lose your money. You know, whether you should go through the whole process to sort of finish the race. But anyway, we'll just sort of see how we get on. It's a grey and dank day in England here. Right, come on, I'm trying to roll it in a little bit, just so we don't. No, that's fucking messy as fuck. I can't do that to the boys on the track. I can't do that. Let's have a little bit of respect. Actually got a better start there, actually, for not revving the tits off it on the start line. We actually got a better start, and we're actually up in the second. If I can roll it in and stay safe, they're coming. Fuck you, man. See, this is the trouble with bike games. They can be proper solid, can't they? Still, we're trying to stick this about, I don't know, 8,000. Yeah, that was definitely a better start. Let's see if we can pop it up on the inside then, maybe, and stay out of trouble a little bit. Go on, go. Fucking hell, he's spilt. Fuck you, I'm not done. Come on, man. That has nothing to do with me. Oh, can you believe that? Right, 8,000 revs seems to be a good start. Okay. Off we go. I mean, it's nice to see other riders spill, because I never touched him. Hard on the brakes. Pat's coming round, I'm up on the inside, staying out of trouble. Right, the gnarly bit. It looks way worse than it is, really, I suppose, but now we can stay flat. Okay. Yeah, you can keep that flat through there. And hard on these brakes. God, why did I start you off on Cadwell Park for all of the tracks, you know? Patrick's there, we got a bit of speed. Of course, we have tinkered with the bike. Up in a second, we're clear. Just get hard on these brakes and get it all done before the corner comes in. Back on the throttle. Right, through the gnarly bit. Oh, run it in. Yep, hold it flat. Okay, we've got a bit of a break point here. It's literally on a corner as well. Now we can hold this flat again. You should be. Oh, no. Oh, I've fucking blown that. Bastard. I've got the wind backs off because, you know, I always want to play as real as I can, but that's, never mind, let's just use the next lap just to sort of like, you know, get our eye in on it. I know I can do it. We're running in second then, and we had another lap to go as well. Might have a little tinker with the bike a little bit more. He's got the inside line. I couldn't bring it round. Through the gnarly bit, perhaps this is not the place to get anything done. Now we can hold flat. Might turn those names off as well, just so they're not over the HUD. I mean, it's nice to see Peter and Charles. Yeah, absolutely fucking threw that away then. That was unreal. Wow, that's lap 3 done. I think we'll have a tinker with the bike once more, and I reckon we can get it done. Cracking though, gotta say. How did I skip over ride 4? Yeah, so I think if you proceed, then you get your money. So you can restart all you like, but you're not going to get your credits, you know. So I don't know if there was too much else we could do to the bike. 423, I think the performance points was. Bike rider, bike tuning, engine. Oh, so oh, yeah. Let's have some of that then. Exhaust. I think we're happy with exhaust. We did transmission. Brakes. We go up to 423. Yeah, we can have that. Suspension. We did. Right, we'll get this done, and then we'll take a look at the liveries, because there was all kinds of things, Kawasaki's, and so we'll have a little bit of fun going into the online liveries. But for now, this is my first race, this is my stock race, and you know, we're sort of just finding our feet. So into the Rookie Cup, still at Cadwell Park. Never been to the circuit. I've been to a few. Well, I've been to Donington. I've been to Thruxton. Good morning, Lucifer. I hope you're well. Oh, bless you. Thank you for jumping in. Always nice to see. I waffle to myself. I genuinely do. So, like, I'm never bothered if anyone pops in, because I'm just talking and talking. But it's nice to meet you, man. I hope you're well. Right, okay, let's hold this for 8,000. No, that was over, but we got away. Oh, we never did turn those names off for the bikes. Right. Okay, we're actually deep in the pack here, so maybe. Just get it. No, that was just nice to meet you. We got to start that again. That was just not a good start. It's hard. These games are bloody solid. They really are. But I don't know, I just enjoy them, like, you know? Okay, we're away. He's sort of blocking my path to come over. We're outside. There's not much we can... Oh, crikey almighty. Sorry, that was pushing R3 and getting on those brakes. Alright, we're running in fourth. Let's just keep it, you know, let's keep it rubber side down. Come on, round that gnarly bit. You couldn't get a word in, Dave. You know me. I'll just quite happily waffle away. Always got something to say. Right, come on. I don't even know where Cadwell Park is. Is this up round your neck of the woods, Dave? On those brakes. We're on the outside. Let's not clatter any other bikes. Oh, we can roll it in. And we've just taken third. Oh, look on that curb and on that fucking grass. Should not have got away with that, really. We did lose a place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him go. Like I said, I came in this morning and I did not know this track at all, so this is not like brands, you know, that I sort of know like the back of my hand. We're on the grass again. I did put rookie in the thing for a reason. Okay, so tinkering with our bike has helped. If I can get this guy on the brakes, maybe. No, he's still there. He's still there. He's going to have to run in. He's ran deep. He's gone deep. Yep, number 5. This is someone else is having a go. Fuck you, I'm going to roll this up on the inside. Okay, maybe the grass is not I mean, I have spilt it plenty on the grass, but maybe it's not as unforgiving as you would often see in these type of games, you know? Wow, this fucking circuit is demanding. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of traction control going on as well, because you can sort of hear the bike. Third, yeah, we've got to do that again, that's no good. Cadwell Park is Loath, I believe. I still don't know where that is. Right, we can do better than that. I'm going to go straight to restart. It's just about being patient, determined, lucky. Okay, that's definitely a better start. You know, when like you're running it, rather than sort of like just revving the absolute guts out of it. Holy cow, we're up in the first. Although he's giving it. Alright, can we run it up on the... Yeah, we can, just be bold, Now we can hold it flat. Woohoo! We're running to first! Be aggressive. Right, come on, KT, you got this. Right, can hold this flat. Like I said, I woke up this morning, I did not know Cadwell Park. There's no difficulty setting, I haven't seen any. It is what it is, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. But this seems pretty south of Grimsby, thanks Dave. This seems pretty well set for me at the moment. Oh, there's brakes, front and rear. I have got the brakes on, not on dual. I've got them on separate, so I've got to use front and rear brakes. You know, I do try. But go on, have it. Woohoo, we're running in first. Which would be really good because we can move on to tracks that I bloody know. Do you know, if you've watched the beginning of this stream, you've seen how much I've been struggling with this. But just a little bit of persistence and gut determination. One more lap. They're still there. I mean, let's not fuck it up or nothing. Come on, crikey. I used the dynamic. I think maybe sometimes you just have to turn this dynamic line off and just learn the bloody track. Fuck, no! Oh, you bastard. See, this is where I just waffle too much. Just need to concentrate. So it has helped tinkering with the bike, and it's like, you know, we kind of just got into first place, and I just that was me just not being south of Grimsby. Thanks Dave. Piss, that's what that is. Gonna go again. I'm sorry, we will move on to Brands Hatch and we will have a look at the dynamic braking lines are ugly and immersive braking. Yeah. Do you know what then? Let's turn them off. Let's use our sixth sense. What would it be under? Why can't I see it? Here we go. Ideal trajectory. Yeah, let's have them off then. So I've got the rewinds off. I've got off track. So we were talking about like how I was on the grass and I kind of got away with it. I have got this set to off, so I haven't got it on easy, and I've got the automatic brakes off, joint brakes are off as well, so we have got a little bit of ABS on, but like, you know, considering like, you know, I am a bit of a rookie, like that's not bad. But we have turned the lines off then, Dave, so confirm and go back, and let's see if we can go in with no lines. Track knowledge, yeah. 6 senses. Use your feet to slow down. I'm not sure my feet would do much, to be honest. Okay, can we run this up on the inside? Of course, here I was looking for the line then, but now the line has gone. Fuck you. Oh, let's... Yeah. Lost... Well, not losing confidence, but I'm losing, because the line is not on now. As I've got to check the braking markers, you know. That was flat through there. Now bear in mind, like I said, I didn't wake up this morning knowing Cadwell Park. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Oh, hi guys, sorry about that. Let me just check the check mic. Oh, hi guys, sorry about that. Let me just check. Okay. Right, bless you if you open your mouth and the wind resistance with half your braking. Okay. Right, okay, so we are live, right? Yes, no, my partner come home and here I am streaming, which is fine. But I was just like, hey, how's it going? How was your day? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so let's get back to it. I've paused it right on a picking corner, so this is going to be fun. But thank you for sticking around with me. Yeah, no, that's well, let's just keep going. I'm confident we can get the win. But like I said, well, turning those lines off has made it a little bit more difficult. I just need to kind of settle into it and was in two minds cracking that joke. Ah, you're alright, Dave. I know you're quite a banterous fellow. So, yeah, not going to get it. Almost want to go for a restart. Do you know, I might actually do that. Let's go restart. Because obviously I took I was speaking to my partner halfway through that. So, right, up into 8,000 reds. Okay, let's have it then. Yeah, it's a good start. Just see if I can roll this up on the inside somewhere handy. Oh, of course I haven't got that braking line on, so... Fucking, oh, that's me cropping that. Oh, it's so hard. Right, let me just get this first corner done, and we might be able to walk a little bit more. I want to turn those names off as well. Oh, can I? Oh, no, everyone's bloody getting a bit gnarly. Come on, pack it. Be nice, everyone. Could you just be nice? Oh, fucking hell, we've got loads of work to do. That's better through there. Yeah, I felt like I carried a bit of speed, actually. I can't see with those names over the top. They gotta go. Come on, you fucker. Someone said be aggressive, so I'm being progressive. How? No! Right, okay, let's have a look at this then. Riders' names off. I think everything else is fine. No, I don't want to resume. Oh, it's just hard, isn't it? How's the job going, Katie? Yeah, so I've just sent another email today of a job. Oh, hang on a second. Well, the band is going amazing. Let's talk about the band. So I was at band practice last night, and we've now got about 9 original songs. So we'll be hitting the circuit aggressive, not suicidal. So the band is going really, really well. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I'm just going to keep going. And we should be hitting the festivals next year, which will be really good. I cannot wait to get up on stage. And we'll be playing all up and down the country as well, so, you know. But yeah, the stuff's good. I like it. It's not quite as punky or as heavy as I normally play, but it's still rock, like, but it's sort of like your middle of the road rock, I guess you could say. But it's good fun though, you know, someone to find people and to find a band is so, yeah. Missing my braking markers and that has changed the dynamic slightly. Not having the racing line on. I don't know if I can catch those, really. Oh, you bastard. I don't know if I can do it, guys. I don't know if I can do it. But yeah, the band's going amazing. The job's going, well, you know. Work is work, isn't it? Oh, we might have a break and go and have a look at the liveries. Or might move on the Brands Hatch or something. Greg quit the band. Live gigs anyway. Too much away from family. Man, that's it, innit? You know, it's a massive commitment, bands. And I mean, I you know, I've sort of been in and out of bands for about 30 years. I get it. Like I do get it. You know. Come on, DT. Oh no, we're all out of shape coming into that. Fucking lost the place as well. I'm gonna have to put some practice in for this, I'll tell you. Solid, isn't it? We might move, like I said, we'll have a look at the liveries, we'll go online, have a look at some of the bikes. And then might try another circuit. I feel like I'm so close yet so far. Go on, have it. I reckon I can carry more. That last corner onto the start straight, I should be carrying more speed into that corner. We're certainly way better through there than I ever was. Hang on, Dave, let's come up on my screen. God, bloody hell. They're not cutting me any slack here at all, are they? No. 5th. Bloody hell. One more crack. Unfortunately, with music these days, it's not so much how good you are, it's how to get heard. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm 50, look, Dave, so, like, you know, now I just want to be in a band for the crack. Like, I love going out on the road, I love kind of like, you know, being on stage, I just want to do it for the crack now, you know. It's always a dream, you know, when you're in 20s and 30s, like, oh, you know, we'll work hard and we'll, you know, see if we can make a name for ourselves. But bands are their own worst, like, the worst trouble with bands is themselves. God, I did run him out, actually. Up in a second. Right, I might actually shut up, which I know is unusual for me. But I might actually shut up a minute and concentrate. Oh, fuck me. Coming bloody clattered me, didn't he? That's quite nice to see, actually, that the bike, you know, someone's clattered me, but we've not come off. It's just been a little bit of argy-bargy, really. Much better through there. Or through the gnarly bit. Much better through there. Am I gonna be okay? Come on, shush, shush, shush. Come on, my little 300. Come on, one more lap. Just keep it together for one more lap. They're quite a way back. No, I can't. Shut up, Dave. It just doesn't work. Go on, have it. On the grass a little bit. Fucking brake, don't roll out onto the grass. Oh my god, what's he gonna do it? Oh. And that is what persistence is all about. Holy cow. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you guys, thank you chat. for sticking around with me on that one. Fucking hell. Oh, let's have a quick look at the replay. Well, I just take a deep breath. So what we're going to do now is going to have a look at liveries, going to have a look at some of the bikes, and I think sadly I'm going to have to sign off because I've got a few things to do today. But holy cow, there's a massive spill back there. I had nothing to do with it. Got a little bit archy-barchy with that one there, but mostly it was pretty clean actually. Oh, bless you, Dave. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Consider yourself, consider leaving a like and maybe a little sub. Oh, thank you, Dave. You rock. You rock. Thank you. I should, my channel's still new, isn't it? But I should look at the bots and see if the bots can do that. Maybe I can name my bot Dave. But I managed to move up into first pretty quickly, and then it was a case of like just keeping the lines clean, really. But you've seen that you know, you might think, oh, actually, look at you, you're breezing away, and quite probably, if I was consistent, then we'd have to look at the difficulty. But for me, that difficulty really is, you know, where we're. It's a challenging difficulty for me, right? So let's continue. We'll take that first place. What a cool little game. I think I went from Ride 3 to Ride 5. So we got our gold. So next up we got the Brands Hatch Hingy, but I'm not going to do that today. But how much fun was that? Let's have a look at the... let's go to Bike and Rider. Bike. And then down to... Was it here? Rider customization. Nope. Personal garage. Where was the paint rims? Where did I see the would it be editor, maybe? Bike liveries and search. Okay, so look. Isn't Ride a reincarnation of MotoGP? No, they're very different. They're very different. So Ride initially came out, and it was a cool. Oh, I don't want to look at helmets. I want to go to bike liveries. That's what I want. There we go. We'll have a look at some cool bikes. So no, Ride is like is about bikes, where MotoGP is about the pinnacle of bike racing. So MotoGP comes out yearly, much like FIFA, and that's right. Yeah, MotoGP comes out yearly, milestone, and they're quite good. I've got my MotoGP 25. It's okay. It's good. I haven't got into rims, which I don't know if rims is any good. Hey, Rev It Up. Oh my God, you've missed a hell of a stream, Rev It Up. Don't want to look at helmets. No. But yeah, so Ride comes out probably every. I don't know. I'm gonna go on a whim and say it. You get a new Ride like every 3 years, I suppose. But it's a cracking game, and you know, if you catch it on a sale, this is Ride 4. So a Kawasaki ZX-7RR, the CBR 600. So we're looking for our bike. Just seen your replay, very smooth. Oh, thank you. It was a good run actually, Rev. I gotta say, it was. Considering I woke up this morning and didn't know Cadwell Park. Look at that classic GSXR 1985. This really is like bike porn. This is you know, if you're into your bikes, you like your bikes, and not just like, you know, with MotoGP, it would be the pinnacle. This is across the years. That's a 1985 bike. Look, a legendary bike. We've got the Ninja. Now I remember. I forgot his name. Shinano Nakano. He was running the Kawasaki Ninja in MotoGP, and it used to scream around the track like it was cracking. So 2006. I'm not that keen on the sort of like the sit-up ones, like the Bandits and stuff, you know. But yeah, I've always wanted an R1. Yeah, the Ninja does look nice, I've got to say. The R6, I've always wanted an R6. So that's your liveries, isn't it? So what we need to do is find our bike. Oh, it's an Augusta. Like, I've never really ran with those. Okay, so we've got some Supermoto stuff as well. Ducati, 2017. Yamaha. So what we need to do is find maybe a nice little livery for our bike to celebrate the fact that we won at Cadwell Park. Yeah, there's quite a few bikes here, really. What one's that? Monster, Ducati Monster, 2014. Yeah, I have. I've always. What was the track, Katie? I was racing around, a, and it was solid, and it took me about an hour to get the win. Yeah, so it was. And we used this little Yamaha here, Cadwell Park. Yeah, it was solid, but you know, I haven't got time to do another. Shall I just finish on brands? I reckon we can get the win on brands. I was just gonna have a quick look to see if we could find. Here we go. There's a livery for an R3. Do you know what? Because I've got the most watchers that I've never ever seen in a live stream. I'm actually gonna go and do. We're gonna go and do brands for the crack. So yeah, so I've just started this game really. I seem to have skipped over Ride 4. I'm not the best on bikes, as you've seen from my setup. I run a fairly, decent setup. So I'm gonna run into brands. Let's do it, and then we'll finish the stream. I should know. I do know brands So there's no qualifying on these rookie ones, so it is straight into the race. Oh, hold on, 1 lap. It's a time attack. 55 seconds. That's bloody quick, isn't it? Alright, we'll give it a go. So it's the Indy circuit. We've got the dynamic lines off. I do know in this circuit to a degree, so we won't really, just about kind of getting a clean line and carrying as much speed as we can, really. I'm quite confident it's not much between 55 and 58. Oh, that black stepping out slightly. We have got the brakes front and rear, so we're not using... good morning, Duality. Sadly, I am bringing this stream to an end, but thank you so much for popping in. Oh, we're on the bloody rumble strips. That's not... yeah, I might have to sort of sit here and put a few laps in on this, but... At least the rumble strips are not that violent. They're throwing us off. Oh, although that was asking a lot of the bike, really. I shouldn't have got away with that, really. But it's nice to see, though. It's nice to see that it's not absolutely punishing, you know. So 50. Hold on. I thought you would just let us go round and round and round, so we're happy. That was messy as well. Can I not just restart? We can get that. We can pull a 55 on here, surely. But yeah, I've always liked my motorbike games. I was saying earlier in the stream that I don't know if you remember it on the old Atari. There was a game called RVF Honda, and that's where I got first addicted to bike games. And you sort of start off at clubman level, and you end up sort of like, you know, of course then super hang on, and then just bikes just look sexy anyway, so, you know. Right, that's much smoother through there. I reckon we could have carried a little bit more speed. Smooth is fast, as they say, something like that. Feels slow, this little 300 sometimes. No, we did that last time. I should not be getting away with that. That's messy, guys, sorry. Oh, can I just restart that? I'm going in 9 minutes. I'm certain I can get it. Quite wide. It does sound a bit like a hairdryer just because it's a 300, so these are not 600s or 1000s or nothing. Like I said, don't profess to be the best out there, so don't judge my lines too hard. They are tough, Rev. Yeah, absolutely they are. They're not for everyone at all. Very, very different to a bike, a car game. The braking is completely different. And some people get really frustrated by it, but we really did pull a blinder on that Cadwell Park, considering, don't run that curb. Why am I running that curb? And we're running wide. Yeah, that was not clean. It wasn't smooth. I could sit here and run about 10 laps and sort of, you know, just get, but it's sort of 54, 55. I reckon that was still a it's a shame we just don't let you run all the way around, like, you know. Look at that, we're literally like 0.1, and it wasn't clean, was it? Like, I can do better. I can get a gold on that. But that is it from me. We'll run a replay just while we're waffling and signing out. Still got cold. Oh, really? Oh, I need to take a look at that. But I thought, you know, my last stream was Red Dead. My stream before that was SnowRunner, and so it was time that we did a bike game. But I seem to do 2 back to back, so my next stream will be a bike game, and then the next one will be whatever, a truck game. But guys, thank you once again. As Dave very kindly said, if you could smash like, that would be amazing. But if you want to sub to the channel, that would be amazing. Just very, very grateful to just waffle and meet some like-minded people who love bikes and trucks and horses. But guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You all rock. Thank you for stopping by. Have an amazing Friday. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. A big shout. That's the bloody door now. I've got to go. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.